Good evening. Sorry about the hair. I'm sure it's pretty messy, but tonight we have landed by a car park, the John Lauder Memorial Car Park near Loch Eck. And I came here a couple of days ago now and captured this image, and I quite liked it, but I didn't like the trees on the sides. What I really wanted to do, I wanted to get high enough so the trees weren't so much of an issue. So I went on my favourite app for hills. It's called FatMap. Definitely worth a download. And yeah, found this track that I'm on right now. That is hopefully going to take me to the top and past the trees. But there's only one way to find out. So just checked FatMap and I was so close to being right. The little corner you saw me come round earlier on, I was meant to go straight up there. But that is one of the perks of FatMap. It does not need the internet. All it needs is your GPS. So that is one of the perks to having this amazing app. Also, it stopped raining, which is good.
Woke up from a whisper, collared shirt down by my feet, stood on crowded bathroom row, voices filled the rooms upstairs. Our Ford was warm before we drove.
So I don't know how that sequence turned out. Might look terrible. The sun is back out and it's glorious. And yeah, as soon as that sun comes out, whoo! Marching up these big hills gets mighty warm. Mighty warm indeed. But I think by the time I get to the next corner, I'll be halfway up and I should be starting to get above the trees, which is the aim. I don't want these trees in my way, because that was the problem with the last image. But what a beautiful evening. The first glimpse of the view. Woo! Spectacular. A long way to go yet though. And I feel like I'm running out of time, because that sun is going down quick. I need to acclimatise to these change in daylight hours. I'm not quite there yet. It's all so pretty. I've not found my clearing yet, so I've got two options. I either carry on going, which I think that's what I'm going to do to start off with anyway, or I go up. Obviously eventually I'll get above the trees, but whew, it'll be a killer. Whew. When I find a clearing, I'll see you there. Look at the beauty of them mountains. Oh, better find this viewpoint soon. I think if I manage to get up there, I'll be alright. I think there'll definitely be a view over the trees from up there. Now, how the hell do I get up there? Because that's where the view is. This is where the trees are. I think I need to be on that cliff. Right, I will see you up there. So other than this scene being absolutely spectacular, worth almost getting ticked, and may have been ticked because like I found a tick in my hand, well on my hand, trying to get in my hand, but this composition just speaks for itself. I'm gonna go into the back of my camera so you can have a look, and just look at this bit of water leading all the way around. I've centralized this mountain, these peaks up here, getting a beautiful bit of light just cast on here, light over here, light on there, and then I'll darken down the sky and just look at that sky. Isn't that beautiful? So this is going to be a shot done through time. I would have liked to have done some other images that, you know, can take from the scene as well, but I think I'm going to stick with the one shot because I don't know how long this light is going to last. So I'm going to bracket the shot nice and simply. I'm going to bracket the shot. I've got it on L10, so ISO 31 f11, what gives me 1/8 of a second. I'm bracketing a full stop above and a full stop below to get the detail in them shadows and in them highlights. I've hiked all the way up here, I don't want to get it wrong. And now I'm just going to fire that off. Boom. That looks absolutely amazing already. And I think I have got time to have a little mess around. Should I try and get a hero shot? What do you think? Yeah, gonna get a hero shot. Gonna get a portrait of me stood on the edge. So, in theory, F11, focus to infinity on the mountains in the background. Me stood where I'm gonna be stood, down on that little ledge just down there. I've framed myself off to the side, so the plan is for me to be stood just down here. Okay, I'm going to stand there, so I'm not going to be in the way of the water moving around. Maybe my head slightly, but it shouldn't matter too much. I've got it on a 10-second timer, so I've raised my ISO to ISO 100, and that gives me a 13th of a second. I'm going to press my shutter button now and gently make my way down to the edge, and then it's a free shot. So you're going to be in the first one and I need to stay really still. The free image has just been taken, so let's go see if that worked out all right. And they are looking pretty sweet. You're looking good, guys. You're looking good. Now, the proper hero shot, I'm not going to have you involved. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry, team. But I need to get down there quick because that light is fading. What a winner. Right, now to get set back up on the final shot again before I lose my light. Right, I'll put you down and I'll come back to you in a second. So there's a couple of things that I just did there. The first thing was making sure that my tripod is solid. And it's really important that happens because it's going to be staying in this location for the next 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, and it doesn't want to move. The next thing that I did is I had a little play around with my polarizer, because what I had two things I could do is either darken off the water or darken off the sky, but because there's so much light coming from over here, the polarizer only really darkens the left hand side, and I'm going to show you that in camera. So if you look down on this section of water down here, as I turn my polarizer, it darkens it out, so it makes it almost invisible, and that's not what we want. That's almost like a part of the leading line bringing your eye round, so it's really important there. But then if I twizzle it too much, if you look, it darkens off one side of the sky and the other side stays really bright. which is no good again. So what I've decided to do is to go in the middle, so it's still giving a little bit of contrast to that left hand side, and it's still not darkening off the water here, but there's quite a lot of haze in the air. So what I'm hoping the polarizer is doing is actually darkening, cutting through some of that haze and giving me more detail and colour, because it is quite dark at the moment. I'm hoping once the sun goes down, I'm going to get some beautiful colour in these clouds that are travelling by, and yeah, if I do, I'm going to be absolutely laughing. But as always, I'm not going to make you sit and watch me watch this. I'm going to give you a time lapse, so it's a little bit more of a speeded up experience. So I will see you when that's over. So really irritatingly, that big cloud over there has just snuffed the light completely. Now I've got a couple of options. I can wait and hope that this comes across to here to fill this big blank bit of sky that I've been having the entire time I've been here. Or I can come back another day. It wasn't that hard to get up here, and as long as the gate doesn't get closed, I could probably bring my car up here. And there's a little car parking spot just down there. I think my little car would get up here. But I think that is all that's going to happen light-wise. But I did get some nice shots earlier. And that hero shot that I did seem to work out pretty well. So I think that might be all from me tonight. It's been a good one though. Like, I love this composition. This will not be the last time I'm here. Now imagine a big Milky Way just above here. That would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. I am happy with the shots that I've captured. It would have been nice if I'd got this rich, vibrant colour above. But sometimes you've just got to settle for pastels and golden hour. And I did get pastels and golden hour. So I should be able to create a nice image. But what an evening. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, if anything I'd like you to take from this, go high. Get up. Go on the... Wow! The moon! Now I could cheat, zoom in, get an image of the moon and put that central. I think I'm going to do it just for the fun of it. But I need to change the battery in you, so let me just do that and yeah, I'll get back to you. So I know this is cheating slightly, but I'm going to do it anyway, just because if you look on Instagram, nearly every single image is fake. And some of the pictures are so outrageously fake, like incredibly fake, but people still love it. Like a boat on flat water, but with its sails full of wind, with the most amazing reflection, i.e. copy, pasted, tilt, and readjusted around to make it look like it's a reflection. So incredibly fake. But I'm going to start off by taking a photo of the scene in front of me yet again with this current light, so it doesn't look too fake. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera around to the moon, zoom in as far as I can, and then I'll be able to take an image. So what I've just done is I've switched my lenses over. Now this is going to blow up the moon much bigger than what it needs to be. And I've zoomed all the way in. I'm at 200 mil, am I? Yeah, 200 mil. So it's filling a lot bigger than what it's eventually going to be. I've got it on a shallow depth of field, so lots of light, nice fast shutter speed, and I'm just going to fire that off, get my picture of the moon, and then I'll be able to play around in Lightroom, well, Photoshop, to be able to add it to the sky. Like, don't get me wrong, I know it's fake. I know it's fake. But it's quite fun sometimes playing around with what you can do. So I'm just going to see how sharp that final image is. It's not a full moon, it's nothing like that, but it It's nice to see the moon at this light, and it'll be fun to add it to the scene. I'm thinking central, down the middle of the gap, maybe slightly above the mountain to the right. But yeah, so I'm going to have a little play around with that and see what I can come up with in Photoshop. Remember, this is art. Photography is art. So there's nothing wrong with bending the rules and moving something from where it shouldn't be into where it could be. Anyway, enjoy your weekend. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. If you have, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you know anyone who would like this content, give it a share. Let them know that I'm here. Other than that, peace out.